amigos and mi amigas. Today I feel sad. Today I feel depressed. Today I feel... Oh, guys, it didn't come home, man. It didn't come home, innit? You know what I mean? It's sad times. However, I did predict Spain to win the tournament pre-tournament, and I did predict Spain to win the game 2-1 yesterday. People that was in the stream yesterday and asked me, I said 2-1 prediction for Spain, so I got that one right. It is what it is. Disappointing that so many players played bad in the final, but for me, that comes down to the manager. We're going to speak about that. We'll speak about Dani Olmo. Apparently, this is now actually like City are not signing Dani Olmo, which is strange because I don't know how it's moving. And City are back. City are back in training today. Obviously, not a lot of players because a lot of them have still got rest off. Someone put out the Premier League rules as well to say that they're probably going to get a minimum of 3 weeks according to Premier League rules. So, yeah, we'll have a look at that. And, yeah, the countdown is on. City going to America to play some preseason tour, pre-season tour. So we'll speak about that. Before we do, let's get some yes shout outs in the chat. Big up for everyone for waiting. I was on with Saeed, man, so my bad in it for being late. Big up to who we got here. Let me scroll up and start at the top. We have Keegan. Big up to you. Big up to Mad Dog. Signed Silver. Gonna do me, innit? He's gonna do me a big time pause. Big up DJ Sav. Big up Tyrese. Big up Ems. Big up Lacula, RGS is here. Who else we got? Big up to you, Dylan, as well, man. Big up to Young Fora, D3. Godry's in the building. Miguel Perona's here as well. Big up to Charlie Platt, Jay Lee, Paul Jefferson, Kendrick Lamar. Big up to you, bro. Mad Dog, Abdi Salad, Austin's here. Who else is in the building, man? Eric's here as well. Big up to True Blue Tie. Not seen you for a while. Big up to Tom, Lauren, Suvik, Tom, and many, many more. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Guys, make sure you drop a like on the stream. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Listen, I'm going to start by saying this, yeah. We will win nothing with this manager. There's nothing you can do or say to me, oh, LB, we got to 2 finals, or LB, we got to 2 semi-finals, is statistically the best manager we've ever had in terms of where we finished since we won the tournament in 1966. There's nothing you can say that will fool me into making me think this manager is a good manager. He's not a good manager. He's not a good manager. If he was a good manager, he would have been in a better job before England. Yeah, when he got sacked or when he left Middlesbrough for getting them relegated, if he was a good manager, another club would have got him. Yeah, he's not a good manager. When Foden played bad yesterday, yeah, Jude Bellingham played bad yesterday. Declan Rice played bad yesterday. Harry Kane played bad yesterday. Who else played bad? Kyle Walker played bad. When all these players play bad, you've got to ask a question about the manager. Because for me, if one player plays bad or 2 players play bad, yeah, maybe you just blame the player. If half of your team doesn't play well, you've got to look at the manager. I've said this before, say it again. When this manager's giving instructions to the players, these players, yeah, don't believe anything that he says. Let me give you an example. If you're a young player, and we do have some young players in that team, yeah, or players that have not won anything. You look at the likes of Pickford, never won anything. You look at the likes of Gay, not won anything. Who else has not won much? Even Declan Rice hasn't won much. He's only won the Conference League. You look at Saka, not won anything. You look at Kane, not won anything. There's a lot of players in there that are young, mind you, and there's a lot of players in there that have not won anything. When they're in the dressing room, if Pep Guardiola was their manager, if Jose Mourinho was their manager, if Jurgen Klopp was their manager, if Ancelotti was their manager, and they was giving you instructions, I'm looking at them thinking, yeah, you know what? This manager knows what he's talking about, man. He's won stuff before. They've won Prems. They've won Champions Leagues. They've won all the trophies that they can possibly win. I'm going to listen to and believe this manager. I think this manager knows what they're talking about, yeah? So you buy into it, and you believe that you can win. If I'm sitting there, and I'm genuinely not trying to be disrespectful, if I'm sitting there and Gareth Southgate is giving John Stones instructions, Phil Foden, players that have won stuff, yeah? they're probably thinking, you don't know what you're talking about, bro. You know what I mean? I don't believe you. I don't think the players are never going to say anything bad about the manager. Of course they're not. They want to play. I think genuine, if you asked a player their genuine opinion of Southgate, I think they'd tell you the truth that it's probably good for uniting the team. It's probably good for the dressing room. But ultimately, he's not got what it takes. He's not got what it takes. And people can say, oh, well, LB, he's the only manager that's got you to finals. He's got you to 2. He's got you to semi-finals. And then they don't like it when you ask them the question of how did we play in those games? How do we play against Spain? How do we play against Italy? Yeah, how do we play against Croatia? How do we play against these? How do we play these games when we actually get there? Awful, man. Awful. Oh, but Netherlands are a good team. Netherlands are not that great. You know, sorry to Rizzy Lizzy. They're not that great. They're a good team. They're not a Spain. Yeah. They're not a Germany or a Spain or a good team. They've got some good players. You know, and what did we beat them on penalties as well? So for me, I just think that like it's just so obviously the manager, you know what I mean? And this is why when I've been doing these streams, I've been trying to not cook players. I've tried to sort of like, you know, me and the Arsenal fans are going on a bit of a rebuild in our relationship because I think Saka was one of England's best players, but he probably would have been even better if we had a better manager. So it's just disappointing, man. It's just disappointing because again, if he stays, I'm going to be so disenfranchised, I think is the word, with this nation in terms of its football, because we have a group of players that are good players. We could have won that tournament. I'm not saying we're the greatest group of players, but we have some good players. And it's not fun to watch. The football's awful. We just lump it forward, Brexit style football. You know, you got players playing out of position. He's copying. This is another thing that I don't like about him, right? He just copies Pep Guardiola. No, he doesn't, LB. What are you talking about? Let me prove it to you. Last year, Southgate was asked, why do you not play Foden in the middle? And what was his response? I did a stream on it. I was that outraged. What was my response to it? He said, I don't play him in the middle. Pep Guardiola doesn't play him in the middle. Why are you talking about Pep for, mate? Yeah? What are you talking about Pep for? Why are you? It's a different team. We have Kevin De Bruyne in the middle. We had Gundogan in the middle. Why are you saying the reason I don't play Foden in the middle is because Pep doesn't? And then what does he do now? He plays Foden in the middle and he doesn't play a left winger. Let me ask you guys a question. Which team in Europe towards the end of the season didn't play a left winger and played a left back as a left winger? What team did that? Oh, I know what team it was. Man City, bro, with Pep Guardiola. The guy just copies his homework, bro. He copies the homework. But ultimately, when you copy homework, you don't actually learn it, man. Do you know what I mean? I remember, when I was in school once, right? I was in a French lesson, and I didn't really like learning French and that. Not because I don't like the French people, just because I was an academic, right? I was there, and this girl next to me, she was really good at French. And I literally just sat there in the lesson and I just copied it word for word, right? So when I copied it and put it in and handed it to the teacher, I got good marks, right? But the fact is, when I went then and done my GCSE French, I failed, bro. I failed. Why? Because I didn't know the French, man. When I had to deploy it on my own, it didn't work. And this is what Southgate has done. It's easy to copy someone's homework. Anyone can do that. But when you're on your own and you've actually got to deploy it, the knowledge that you have not acquired, because he doesn't understand why Pep done that. Oh, well, he's done it to get Foden in the middle. No. You can't just do that, bro. You've got to think about it. You've got to know the pros and cons. You've got to know why you're playing like that. And this guy doesn't know why he's doing it. He doesn't. Bellingham, ghosted. Foden yesterday, ghosted again. Kane, awful. Absolutely awful. Rice, awful. Walker, awful. So what we're going to do, cook all the players and say it's the players' fault. I say it again. When you've got 5 or 6 players all playing badly, for me, you've got to look higher up. You've got to look at the manager. It's poor, man. It's poor. We've got to stop this. And just because, he's got us to some finals, I'm meant to sit here and be like, thankful and grateful. This is another thing as well. Stop telling me to be grateful, man. Stop telling me it'd be great. All these fans on Twitter going, all these these England fans are so spoiled. You know what I mean? They're not grateful. Grateful for what? Grateful for getting to a final. Am I meant to be grateful? The idea is to win the tournament, and we have a team that could do that. And we do not have a manager. I am being positive here. This is weird, yeah, but I'm actually being super positive because I'm saying this team can win. You know what I mean? I'm not saying we're from Finland. I'm like sitting here saying it's not acceptable that we're not winning the tournament, yeah? I'm sitting here saying I think these players are good enough to win. That's positive. I'm not being negative. I'm being positive. I'm saying we can win it. But with this manager's not won anything in his career. I think he's won one Carabao Cup, and that was as a player. He's not won anything, man. Honours. I'm on his honours list. He's won the first division with Palace. Yeah, he won the League Cup in 1996 as a player. He's not won anything else, mate. Oh, he won the League Cup with Middlesbrough as well. He's won two trophies. He won the League Cup twice. That's it. He's not won nothing else. That's poor, man. And I've said this before as well, yeah. If you have a look at the Premier League table, right? If you have a look at the Premier League table and start from number 1 and go down to 20, you get pretty far down that list before I think fans of that club would take him. No team in the top 10 wants Southgate. No team in the top 10. I'd argue even 10th to 15th, they probably don't want him. That's a red flag, man. The England manager should be in demand. Maybe not the top 2-3 teams, I get it, but like the top 10 teams in the Premier League should want the England manager. The top 15 teams in the Premier League don't want this guy. I just think it's poor, man. I feel like we're wasting a decent generation. I feel like we're wasting it. It's just annoying, man. It's just really annoying. Let me come to some of these chats, guys. Let's have a look, man. Yo, big up Signs. He said, hold that. All jokes aside, let's push Rodri for Ballon d'Or and get Olmo. He looks amazing. Hashtag Southgate 2026. No. Hashtag Southgate out, bro. Listen, Rodri for me, yeah. What a player. I know obviously he went off injured yesterday. Hopefully that will push Manchester City even more to sign a DM. But I think he's got a chance of winning it, man. I think he's honestly got a big chance of winning the Ballon d'Or. The PR on him today is mad. I woke up this morning, I was on Twitter, and every post was just Rodri. You know what I mean? So it's unreal. Dani Olmo, apparently the Olmo deal's off, bro. Apparently the Olmo deal is off. Yeah, so I said it yesterday, man. I didn't really see us signing Olmo because I don't know where we'd play him. I think he'd be, we have, I don't know where we'd play him, but look at this. Club sources have indicated that City have no interest in concluding a deal for Dani Olmo, reports Michael Plant. Club sources. So he's saying that he's got this information directly from the football club. So, yeah, I don't think we're getting Olmo by the looks of it. I know DiMarzio said that we're going to get him by Tuesday. That was BS. I think that guy's a fraud, personally. Yeah, it's a shame, really, because I think actually I started to get behind it. You know what I mean, Dani Olmo, and think, that would actually be a good signing, but I just never really saw where he'd play. And that tells me, by the way, that KDB's not leaving. Because if KDB was leaving, I think we would go for Olmo. Darcy says, Vinny's still clear favourite to win the Ballon d'Or. I think that's the only other player that could win it. For me, it's either Vinnie Jr. or Rodri. And I think Rodri deserves it, if I'm being honest with you. I genuinely think he deserves it. But, yeah, I think Vinny's the only other player that could potentially win it, bro. Big up, man. 55 says, ha, ha, ha. Gareth Shitgate bottles it again. It's coming home to Viva Espana. We're up to 11 months, by the way, on the membership, bro. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I just got to hold the L on that one, innit? MGFC says, yes, LB, Rodri Ballon d'Or favourite. Also, are Tone and Martin coming on? No, Tone and Martin are not coming on. Obviously, that's a Friday show. Might get him on again this week because Martin goes to Florida, so probably won't have any shows when he's there. But yeah, I think Ballon d'Or, man. Ballon d'Or, Rodri season, we will be there. I think it's a chance. Listen, I've seen this guy's talent a long time ago, man. I think, honestly, is there a shout now? Genuine question. That he's better than Busquets? I think there is, man, because I think he can do pretty much everything that Busquets could do in terms of being on the ball, playing out from the back, playing that 6. But he's also better than Busquets going forward. 100% he's better than Busquets going forward. Like, you cannot even argue with me that he's better than that he's better. He is 100% better than Busquets going forward. So then you have to ask yourself, well, what did Busquets have over him? I genuinely think there's a serious shout now that he's better than Busquets, man. And people ain't going to like that because Busquets is pretty... I think if you ask most people, I think Busquets is probably up there as the best DM in the world that we've seen. Obviously, can say as well. I think Rodri, honestly, there's a shout that he might be better than Busquets, man. And if he's better than Busquets, then you're starting to like say, right, well, is he the best DM of all time? I think those shouts usually come when the player retires. But I think if he can win another Champions League and maybe win the World Cup with Spain, I think he's got a big shout. But I've said it for a while, man. I think he's better than Busquets now. I genuinely think so, man. He's better than him going forward as well. So, yeah. Gareth is choosing players based on PR. Got no balls to drop top names like Kane. His tactics are shite as the team plays. You know what's weird about that, though, right? He did have some minerals because he dropped Grealish. He dropped Rashford. He dropped Sterling. So before, when he give the team lineup, yeah, when he picked the squad, he has actually shown some minerals because he dropped players. But then when we've actually got into the tournament, you're right. He's then just the balls ain't there no more because Kane was horrendous, man. Kane was horrendous. This tournament for Kane, shocking. And this is why, guys, this is why I never, last year, right, when everyone kept on saying, oh, you know what I mean, Haaland's ball playing ability, whatever, is not good enough. This is why I don't speak about it, yeah, because it's like, at the end of the day, what's the striker's job? A striker's job is to get the ball in the back of the net, make runs, receive the ball, and score goals. People, it's the modern day era. It's the modern day fan. We're all obsessed. We're all obsessed now with strikers dropping deep, playing, linking up the play. This is what people want to see. I don't want to see that, man. I want to see the striker putting the ball in the back of the net. Now, listen, if the striker can put the ball in the back of the net and drop deep, great. But ultimately, yeah, Kane ghosted. Did he even have a shot yesterday? I don't even know. Poor. You know what I mean? I said it on Saeed's stream, man. We went wrong years ago when we picked Kane over Vardy. If we're being honest, yeah. We should have, obviously not for this tournament because Vardy's 37 now, but 8 years ago, we should have picked Vardy, man. We picked the wrong guy. We picked the wrong guy. But yeah, listen, that's a bit of a madness. Let's speak about. Oh yeah, I won't forget. You said Rodri won't get a statue. Did I say that? I might have said that. To be fair, though, I am game for the statue season. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I want statues everywhere, man. Kevin De Bruyne needs a statue, yeah? And like I say, if he can win another Champions League, Rodri, I think he's got a serious chance of winning a statue, bro. Did I say that? I feel like I did say that. That he wouldn't get a statue. Maybe I'm going to change my mind, innit? Maybe I'm going to change my mind. But anyway, listen, let's speak about our transfer activity, or as it should be known as, lack of transfer activity. Dani Olmo off. I don't think we're getting him, guys. I really don't. Now, I know Di Marzio thinks we are. Di Marzio thinks we're signing him tomorrow. That's what he said on Twitter. He said we're going to sign him by tomorrow. But, we've now had two separate sources say we're not signing him. What's going on, man? Where's the news? Where's the DM news? I'm not in panic mode, but I'm in slightly concerned frustration mode is where I'm at. Yeah, I know some of you guys are stressed. I know some of you guys are anxious. Yeah, but we got to get some news soon, man. Because I'm not being funny, yeah. Rodri got injured yesterday, went off with an injury. We have to sign a DM. We have to sign a DM. And now we're not signing Olmo. Okay. I don't think Bernardo Silva's going. So we don't need to sign anyone other than a DM. Maybe you might need another defender if Walker leaves. Because, by the way, yeah. I mean, I already said that for me, Walker isn't my right back next year. I'm having a Kanji right back. But he wasn't good, bro. He wasn't good yesterday, guys. And like, if he does decide to leave, then obviously we probably need to buy someone. It's just interesting, isn't it? What do you guys think of Zubimendi, man? We have been linked with Zubimendi in the past, but now someone in the chat said United are now looking at him or something. Zubimendi potentially, but we're not getting Olmo. I don't think we'll sign any attackers because we've already got Savio. So I don't know. Strange, man. Very strange. I don't really get it. Yeah, Walker not good, man. Walker not good, bro. I don't know what has happened to that guy this year. I just don't have a clue what has happened to him. The problem is with Walker, yeah, is that if he's not good defensively, he ain't really good for much. He ain't really good for much if he's not good defensively, guys. He's just not, because he can't go forward. Yeah, he's not good as an attacker. His crossing's awful. He doesn't have a left foot. You see this, yeah? I've seen this within his first season. The guy don't have a left foot, right? So when he's got the ball on the right and he drives in field, he's always passing backwards because he don't have a left foot. So for me, I am open to the idea. Hey, big up. Was that Saeed Raid? Was that Saeed Raid there? I think it might have been a Saeed Raid. Yo, big up Saeed Raid, man. Listen, I am open to the idea of letting Walker go, man, because he's not going to be... Yo, big up, man. Big up for the raid, bro. He's not going to be my right back next season anyway, for me. I don't think... I just think the decline has been too much. And if Saudis are there and we can get 10 mil, I'd let him go. I would let him go. The question I'll ask you guys, yeah, I was just on Saeed's channel then, right? And I got called out. I got called out, and I want to know what you guys think. I want to know if I'm delusional or not, because I got called out, and I don't think the call out was right, and I don't think the call out was fair. I said, yeah, that for me, in my personal opinion, I would play Manuel Akanji right back next season, yeah? And I got told that's an L. I got told that's an L. It's not going to work. That apparently Akanji can't play in the wide areas. Now, I don't believe that to be true. I think that's fake news. Can we play Akanji right back next season, guys? I think we can, man. I think we can. Let's build a system here, yeah? Can you guys see that? Maybe the other one was better. I think we can play Akanji, man. Play Akanji there. Yeah, by the way, guys, Stones, Diaz, Remontada, mate. Stones, Diaz, Remontada next season. Yeah, Stones, good tournament. He looks fit. He looks fresh. I'm calling it right now. Yeah. Potentially. We'll see it. Right, let's go Gvardiol, yeah? You telling me that Akanji cannot play? You telling me that Akanji cannot play there? Why not? Why can't he play right back? Why can he not play right back? I don't believe this, that he can't do it. Apparently, Don was telling me that what? He's not mobile enough. What are you talking about, man? I don't believe that. I think he can do it. I think he can play in that right back position. And if it's not right back, it's like right back of a 3. So that's what I got called out. That's what I got called out for. Now, I'm not relying on that, by the way. I'm not relying on it, which is why, obviously, you've still got Ake, bro. But, you know, I think the facts are the facts. He looks fresh. He looks fit. So maybe it's possible. But, yeah, why am I being told that Akanji can't play right back, man? I think he's played right back quite a few times for City and looked good. So I don't really get that, to be honest with you. He played against Real Madrid, Leipzig. He played against Arsenal, Fulham, Brighton, Southampton. Yeah, Real Madrid there. So I don't get that, man. I don't get that. We won a treble with Akanji at right back. I know exactly, bro. I know. Is Rico dusted? Nah, he's not dusted, bro. He's not dusted. The thing is with Rico, yeah, is I just think that I mean, listen, I'm looking to get Rico Lewis a boost in minutes next year. Right? I've said this before, right? What did he play last year? I think it was around 2,000 minutes. Let me have a look. 2023, 2024, Rico Lewis. Now he played 1,600 minutes, right? So I'm looking I'm looking to get Rico Lewis's minutes up to around 2,300, 2,500 minutes, yeah? Anywhere between 2,000 and 2,500, which is an increase in minutes. But I think he needs another year. He needs to bulk up a bit, man. He needs to, like, you know, mature. He needs to mature. He's only 19 years old and he's a bit lightweight. So I just think he needs to just bulk up a little bit, maybe in a year or two. Rah, bro, check the... Whoa, yo, guys, check the transfer market estimated value on this driller. Holy, bro, 38 million quid, you know? We are rolling into cash. We are rolling into cash, bro. Holy shit, 38 mil. Fuck, that's big, man. That's big cash. Now, I think Rico's got a future here. Listen, for me, I actually think he's better off further up the pitch, but... You know, he can definitely play right back, man. He definitely can play right back. But yeah, listen, with Walker, he's not my right back next season, man. He's not. Akanji is my right back next year. Akanji is my right back next year. And I've said previously that I'd keep Walker as like a backup. But the more I'm just starting to think maybe it's time, bro. Maybe it's time for him to just leave it and we start afresh. You know, Kyle Walker now, he's getting on a bit, innit? How old is he? 33. Yeah, he's 34. He's 34, guys. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time. I think it's time, man, that he goes, potentially. I don't know, man, whether to keep him and just have him. He's definitely not starting in my team next year. If I'm the manager, he's not starting, right? But I don't know whether I'd get rid or I'd keep him as a backup. But the question, I don't even think he'd want to stay as a backup. I think if I went to him, if I was the manager and went, right, Kyle, yeah, big up for everything you've done. I don't want to get rid of you, but you're not my starting right back. I think he'd say, right, I want to leave then. I don't think he'd stay. So I guess indirectly, I am saying that he's got to leave. Indirectly, I'm saying he's got to leave, guys. Give Yankuto a chance. I've said this, bro. I'm open to giving him a chance, man, but apparently, I don't think he's that interested about coming to City. And a lot of people don't want him. I'd give him a chance, man. I'd bring him in, see what he's about. If he's not good, he's not good. But we've got Akanji, got Rico. It's not a disaster if he doesn't work out well, innit? You know, you can try him. You can try him for sure. And he's our player. We don't have to pay any money for him. You know, and again, people say, oh, he can't defend. The thing is with that, right, is 90% of the games we play in the Premier League, we don't really do too much defending anyway. Do you remember the Crystal Palace game at home where we drew? Like, we didn't defend for what? 90 minutes of that game, we didn't defend. We literally just dominated the ball. Like, so, I don't get too worried about the whole can't defend thing too much. Like, it's the big game. It's the same with Cancelo, man. Listen, Cancelo didn't have a problem with 90% of the games that Cancelo plays. Don't have a problem. It's when you play against anyone decent. Yeah? Play against Liverpool, play against Arsenal, play against Tottenham. Anyone half decent, that's when I'm like, yeah, I don't really want you in there. That's when I want my Akes, my Akanjis. Do you know what I mean? Guys, smash the likes up, man. Over 400 people in the building. Yeah? We're not even at 115. We've got to get to 115 likes, guys. 2 people, over 400 people, man, in here. 2 people we need to get to 115 likes. Hit that thumbs up button, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. But yeah, man, it is what it is. Right, final topic of the day. Or of the stream. City are back in training. City are back, man. I can't lie, yeah. Yesterday when I was doing a stream and I found out live on stream that City are back in, what, like 8 days now? Mate, I was so happy with this news. I was so happy with this news. Right, let's have a look. Who is back in training today? There you go. Mateo Kovacic and Josko Gvardiol are City's only Euro 2024 participants expected to join the USA pre-season tour later on. Okay. Calvin Phillips is expected back for the start of Man City's pre-season training, with the likelihood that he will go to the USA for a 4-match tour. Okay. Edison has returned to Man City this morning for a pre-season medical test. Okay. Interesting that, isn't it? Interesting that. What's going on there, guys? Edison back already. Oh yeah, you see this as well. Richard Dunn and Colo Torre are youth managers. There you go. Look at him. Look at him, guys. What a player he is, mate. What a player he is. Honestly, man, I'll tell you this, yeah. When Fernandinho left, I never thought we would ever have a DM as good as Fernandinho. And not only have we done that, he's actually better than Fernandinho. And I feel grim saying that because I love Fernandinho and that, yeah. But if we're being honest with you guys, yeah, Rodri is better than Fernandinho. And that is weird. That is very strange because Fernandinho was elite, but it's just class, man. It's just absolutely unreal. Absolutely unreal. This guy, by the way, yeah, his trophy haul for his age is absolutely ridiculous. What has he won? How old is he? Oh, he's 24. He's not as young as I thought, but still a madness. Still a madness. Check this out. One sec. Let me pull it over there. Right, you can see it, yeah? I'll zoom in. Right, check this out, yeah? So he's won 2 top goal scorers, FIFA Club World Cup, Professional Football League. 1 TM Player of the Season, Argentina. 1 World Cup winner. 2 times Copa America winner. 1 times Champions League winner. 1 times FIFA Club World Cup winner. 2 times English Premier League winner. 1 times UEFA Super Cup winner. 1 times English FA Cup winner. 1 Copa Libertadores winner. 1 Campeón Supercopa Argentina winner. 1 times Campeón Trofeo de Champions winner. 1 Argentinian Cup winner. 1 Argentinian Championship winner. 1 CONMEBOL CONMEBOL UEFA Cup of Champions winner. Bro, it's actually insane, man. It's actually insane. His trophy haul is ridiculous for his age. And yeah, it'll just be interesting to see when he leaves, man, because he will leave City 100%. He will leave us. He ain't staying at City, bro. He will leave. Unless we can find a way, and we've said this since we signed him, unless we can find a way of playing Alvarez as a striker with Haaland, i.e. playing both with strikers, he will end up leaving. Now, he will leave, bro. He will. He'll end up leaving. Maybe not this summer, but he will leave at some point. This guy wants to play as a striker, man. He wants to be a striker, innit? I don't think he wants to play midfield. And as long as Haaland's here, he ain't going to play as a striker. So the options are find a way of playing them both as a striker, like we did with Aguero and Jesus for a short period of time, which was actually really, really good. Or I think he'll end up leaving, which is a shame. Now, we're going to get good money when he leaves, but I think he'll end up leaving, man. I do think he'll end up leaving eventually, which is a shame, man. Let's go back to the news. Look at that, guys. Yeah. Look at that, man. Win so much you forget how to lose. That is actually insane. Yeah. That is actually insane. Yeah, and then that's pretty much it, man. Who are we signing, guys, man? We need a midfielder. We need a midfielder, man. I don't know what's going on. Right, anyway, I think that's pretty much it from me. Short and sweet rant. Southgate out. Dani Olmo off. Who is signing? Don't know. No one at the moment. Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. We've got to get a DM. We've got to move on a DM, and we've got to get one in the next 2-3 weeks for me. So, yeah, let's see. But, yeah, big up, man. Big up, everyone, for joining me. I am back on tonight with Bevel. I think we might speak a little bit more about Rodri, man. I think we got to start seriously, giving Rodri his praises and his PR. So we'll speak a bit about that as well. I'll maybe have a look a bit at pre-season and that. So, yeah, it is what it is. But, yeah, guys, listen. Smash a like on the stream if you've not done so already. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. 8 p.m. tonight. We'll be back on here. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your Monday. Peace out. And I'll catch you in the next one. See you later.